At Griffin Plattner, I get that you want everyone to have a good time and learn. However, sometimes we need to have a worse time and learn more.
The only way to improve this block is to make sure that nothing that happened in this block is ever inflicted on medical students ever again.
Anatomy feedback for @edlee. Communication skills, aloof. Contribution to group, sarcasm. Professionalism, sounds high all the time.
2 out of 5 on works well with team. Peter Lambert is so dramatic, he'd be kicked out off of his own reality show.
One on 5 for arrives on time to lab. If there were a time zone an hour and 20 minutes later than Central, that's the one she would live in. Oh my god. Guilty as charged, but isn't that like California?
I'm still not over the fact that at Trisha Bott didn't realize everyone else had separate shoes for the anatomy lab until there was 1 week left. So gross.
TBH, I didn't actually realize Tyler Moon was even in this group until I had to write this feedback about him. Yeah, I don't really go to class.
I saw at Monica Patu for the first time in 2 weeks today at an optional lunch talk. I went to lecture twice this semester, okay?
At Jane Wang, plus table 29. Your dissection was so bad that the anatomy professor put another group's leg on your table and tagged that instead.
Allie Rubin is so desperate for attention, she wrote her own fake mean tweet.
At Vishkini, always on time, great teammate, contributes meaningful and original content to the discussion. 5 out of 5.
Wow, is that what you really got?
Of course not.
Devin Camp is a good teammate, but I don't know that she's ever been on time to anything in her life. Actually, I was on time to one of Bob Mercer's tests.
Pretty sure Artem Arutynov is only good at anatomy because he's secretly Ukrainian's son, and they prep every night over dinner. That's true.
How can Austin Osula be so woke if he is always asleep during lecture? No. That's funny.
That bored kid in the back at Jai Bell has at least four strains of herpes. You know.
I feel like at Anand Upadhyay is just gonna be that weird neurologist that always says weird shit, but that everyone forgives because he's good at his job.
At Noah Wasserman, you have a lot of energy for someone your age. I don't know how to react.
Dr. Nunez was probably a gunner in grad school. Actually, she still is.
Peter Lambert, I haven't seen you in class for a while. Did you secede from med school? Hashtag Texas. Yes, I did. Sorry.
Do you think at Andrew Zimmerman realizes he's going to have to wear pants 5 days a week during third year?
At Physio TA, Roger Klein has so little chill he had to rewrite his own tweet. Oh, so you do know how to give feedback.
Aisha Lee acts like she's so spoiled she needs to check her hashtag MST privilege. Whatever. I'm always worried about Adalexapol violating HIPAA because I'm pretty sure the girl never learned how to whisper. That's true. I come from a family of exceptionally loud people, so I'm used to talking louder and louder and louder.
At Spencer Kitchen, why the font so big? That's not mean. And that was you, wasn't it?
Right. At Dr. Yao, please do everything in your power to make sure at Michelle Chung becomes the pathologist from at fourth year clinical mentor. Oh God.
I knew at Carl Stokes wanted to do ortho before he even spoke. Not anymore.
At Hannah Buckland is the actual physical reincarnate of that machine gun that already put on his PowerPoint.
At Kevin Clark won't let us erase the study notes on the walls in room 302 because they're the only thing that will spend the night with him. Whoa, cold. That's actually very funny.
At Sarah Mayer, don't think no one's noticed that you always take more than 5 spring rolls from Addie's Thai lunch talks. You That's horrible. I don't either. Oh, man.
Ryan Furdock is the sweetest, most genuine guy I've ever met.